Hello students, good morning. Welcome back after the summer vacation. This is Ma'am Aisha. I will be taking a revision of the computers chapters that you have already gone through. Children, before we start, I have a humble request to each and everybody to please upload your holidays homework in the dashboard provided by the school so that the work could be checked. Also, I request you that if you have any problem or any query regarding the subject taught, or if you are not able to understand anything, please you can put your questions in the query section of the dashboard given. Make yourself comfortable by asking the questions in which you feel any difficulty. Okay, now let us start the revision of chapter 1 first. Computer and its language. In this chapter, let us start with various types of computers. Now, before we go into what are computers, what are supercomputers and other form of computer, let's have a quick review of why were these computers necessary. Children, you know that as human beings are very well known for their sense of thinking, creativity, logical ability and socialization. The computers also help them in these abilities to a very large extent. Human beings differ from each other on the basis of various culture they follow, on the basis of religion, race, caste and creed. Similarly, they also differ in their characteristics and type of intelligence they possess. Similarly, the computers are also of different types based on their size, their processing speed, the memory they held, and various other factors. Computers are varied in various size. They are of very large size as well as very small as size of your lunch box. Okay, so they come into various categories. Now, let us see about the supercomputers. Have you heard the name of various supercomputers? Children, do you know which was India's first supercomputer? Hopefully, you must be knowing them. Now, let us discuss about what are supercomputers. Now, very fast computers which have a huge data storage are called supercomputers. And do you know, in a supercomputer, there are multiple processors. Now, what is a processor? Hope you must be knowing. The processor is the main device which performs all the mathematical and logical calculations inside a computer system. It is also called the brain of the computer. Now, in a supercomputer, various CPUs are there or various processors are connected to each other, and do you know they all work simultaneously. Means all these processors work together to give this supercomputer a very, very high speed, that is 100 million of instructions in a second. So actually what it means to say it is that the supercomputer can do a work very fast, in comparison to the computers we use. Okay, and they also have a very high data storage. Okay, now can you tell me which is India's first supercomputer? Yes, you have read, as you have read. Now India's first supercomputer is Param 2000, and it is made for some special purpose. Okay, it is not that as we use the computer for our daily life works, whatever we want to do, we do. It is not like that. Okay, it has a specific purpose. For that the supercomputer is made. There are various other supercomputers in the world. Some example of the supercomputers are, see, Titan of United States, IBM, that also of IBM Sequoia of United States, and various other countries like Japan also have their own supercomputers. Most of them are used for weather forecasting, then satellite launching. All these are used. Okay. Now, what are some characteristics of the supercomputers? Now, supercomputers are very large in size and can support more than 1,000 users at a time. What is the meaning of 1,000 users at a time? Means only one computer is capable of handling 1,000 people. Means 1,000 people can work and sit and work in a single computer. All their work will be done by a single computer processor, single computer. Okay, these supercomputers are used in highly sophisticated areas such as meteorology, space research, satellite management, etc. Okay, now in performing tasks that involve intense numerical calculations such as weather forecasting, aerodynamics, simulations of complex computation. Now, what is the meaning? The meaning is that a supercomputer is used in a place where a lot of computation work is required. A lot of mathematical calculation has to be done in areas such as weather forecasting, aerodynamics, okay, and complex computations. Now come to the mainframe computers. A mainframe is a very large size computer which is capable of supporting 100 or even 1,000 of users simultaneously. Now, what is the meaning of simultaneously? Simultaneously means doing a work at the same time. Means at the same time, this mainframe computers can help to perform the work of 100 to 1,000 people. It is designed for specific purpose. Means it is designed to do one particular type of work. It has a very high storage capacity and can process a large set of data quickly in comparison to other types of computer. So, since it is also very quick and can do various works in very less time, Mainframe computers are very expensive. Okay, they are sensitive to various temperature and dust. Okay, so they are very sensitive computers where, so if there is any variation in the temperature or if they are exposed to dust particles, it is the probability that these computers will not work well, or even they will go under severe breakdowns also. Okay, so can you tell me, children, do common people use mainframe computers at their home? Is the computer that we use at our home is mainframe? No, the computers that we use at our home is not the mainframe computer. It is just called the personal computer, and we don't require such intensive computation or such calculations that require so much calculation. No, so we don't require mainframe computers at home. Now let us also know what are the some examples of mainframe computers. Now some mainframe examples of mainframe computers are IBM 4381. So please see again, some examples of mainframe computers are IBM 4381. Then another one is CDC, Cyber Series. Okay, so these are some examples of mainframe computers. Now, where is the use of mainframe computers? We should also know that. Now, the mainframe computers are used to link nationwide network through satellite. So, this is used to link the nationwide network through a satellite. It is also used in advanced scientific research, nuclear studies, and weather forecasting. So like supercomputer, mainframe computer is also used in weather forecasting. Now nuclear studies and other scientific researches. In the organization like banks, government department, etc. So in the organizations, in other organizations like bank, where huge record has to be kept. Now government also keeps a huge record for each and everything. So in such areas where huge record has to be maintained, there also mainframe computers are used. Can you imagine that if we do, in spite of using this mainframe computers, if we use personal computers, then what will happen? Will these personal computers not work? Obviously they will work, but they are unable to handle such a huge amount of data, and their processing speed is also less. So our efficiency of work will be affected. Now come to mini computers. Now what is a mini computer? A mini computer supports the working of several users at a time. Now here what it says, that in a mini computer various users can use this computer at a time. It has a large storage capacity and larger computing power than a microcomputer. Okay, so what are mini computers? They have better storage capacity and computing power than the microcomputer. It is a multi-processing system and is capable of supporting up to 200 users simultaneously. Then what's the meaning? Meaning is that 200 people can work in a single computer using a mini computer. Okay, so it also has comparatively faster processing speed and a huge storage. Now some examples of mini computer are HCL Magnum, VAX 1500, etc. Now, where are these mini computers used? Now, these mini computers are used for data processing and research work. So, these are used in research work and in big organization for computer aided design, industrial applications, storing huge data, okay, in engineering firms and colleges, as it supports networking of a large number computer. Okay children, now I end up here today's session. Hope you would have understood. We have revised well different types of computers. Okay, now supercomputers, mainframe computers, mini computers. In our next class, we will revise microcomputers. Okay, so children, I once again request you, if you have any query regarding what has been taught today, you can upload it in the dashboard so that I could see and I could solve whatever problem you have. Okay? Okay, thank you children.